What's going on, guys? Welcome to Gum's Videos. My name is Kyle Garber. Today I'll be reviewing Wonder Woman. So this is the fourth entry in the DC Extended Universe. First we got Man of Steel, then we got BVS, then we got Suicide Squad, now Wonder Woman. And I'm pleased to say this is definitely one of my favorites of the DC Extended Universe. I'm one of the few people that actually ends up loving Man of Steel, but I really hate BVS and I really hate Suicide Squad, and I'm pleased to say that I actually really enjoyed this movie. It's not in my top 10 all-time superhero movies, but it's still a really, really good movie. This movie really heavily relies on the chemistry between Chris Pine and Gal Gadot, or Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor. This movie is based around these two, and without that, this movie would not be good at all because it's so focused on these two characters, and they nailed it. It's like, it seems like they've been best friends for years, and it just works on screen. Just like the back and forth between the two is just awesome. I like it when Steve Trevor is on like Themyscira and he's got to learn the ways of their life, and then when Wonder Woman comes to like our world with London and all that stuff, she's got to learn the ways of our life, even though it's not exactly the greatest, you know, with sexism, racism, and all the other stuff. And one thing I'm really proud of this movie that it didn't do is it did not pull any political cards like most female-led superhero movies. Not even just superhero movies, just female-led movies in general. Not saying all of them do it, but just a good amount of them do, where they, in order to empower women, they downplay men, and then automatically you're alienating at least 50% of your audience by doing that. This movie does not even mention gender well, I can't say once. They mention it in realistic tones, like when Wonder Woman, no spoilers here, but I'm just saying, like when Wonder Woman's trying to get involved with the military, not a spoiler because it's in the trailer, they're like, what's a woman doing here? It's stupid, simple shit like that because it was 1918. So I was really glad they didn't pull any political cards because that would have been so easy to do that. And the action is fantastic. I was a little annoyed about how much slow-mo there was. Slow-mo didn't bother me as much as it bothered others, but it still kind of annoyed me a tad bit. I was like, okay, let's just get to the regular action. But other than that, some of the action sequences are incredible. No spoilers, but the sniper scene, oh my god, and then the trench scene, all the action sequences were great. I'm gonna have one major complaint with this movie. One major complaint, and that is everything on the villain side. Dr. Poison, Dr. Fucks his face. I don't even know what his, he's not even a doctor. I don't even remember who he is because he's so forgettable. And then you got, no spoilers yet again because people figured this out a long time ago, Ares. I hated everyone on that side. They were so blah. People are gonna hate me. How dare you bring Marvel into this? But this movie suffers what Marvel suffers. They focus so much on the heroes, they really downplay the villains. I hated the person who they decided to make Ares. I was like, he's not intimidating at all. And you know, it's Wonder Woman in 1918, and Wonder Woman ends up showing in a 2016 BVS film, so she, you know, she's not gonna die. But when she overcomes her obstacles with Ares, it was so rushed and stuff like that, and I just didn't like anything on the villain side. But I really love the chemistry, and I loved the secretary, Chris Pine's secretary. I really loved her. She was awesome. I was not a huge fan of like their, you know, World War I Suicide Squad, if you know what I mean, Chris Pine's buddies and all that stuff. And I wish they would have gotten a little bit more dark on the war side, but they showed you enough with Wonder Woman and War saying like, okay, this is a little dark and here's a little hope. And they got the hope aspect of Wonder Woman just right. And I loved, when you see her in battle, you instantly get chills. You're like this, oh my god, they're gonna do this. With the trench scene, like, you know, you see her like walking down, blocking bullets and shit like that. Where Wonder Woman is standing, no one is allowed to stand because people just get shot up. And when I see that, I just like, I got hope. I'm like, oh my god, we're about to win this. Even though I know in the end, we're gonna win the war, we're gonna beat Ares, we're gonna do all that. But it just gave me hope. And it gave me chills. And that's why I really enjoy this movie. I'm gonna give this movie 3.5 out of 5 stars. I wanna hear your thoughts down below, guys. Did you see the movie? What did you think? Comment down below. I would like to hear your thoughts, guys. So I have Twitter, Instagram, Gums_videos. Go follow me there for the latest news and updates on my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that crap. Later, and goodbye.